Behold, the long-awaited 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E GT. Ford has always touted the all-electric Mach-E as a real Stang, so you know darn well there was going to be a GT variant. The souped-up SUV doesn't disappoint, whipping up 480 horsepower and 600 pound-feet of torque. The automaker provided further details on the Mustang Mach-E GT, though we already knew some of the particulars. Ford previously released a picture here and there of the GT in the past, but kept most of the model's specifications and differences to itself until now. With 480 horsepower on tap, Ford estimates the SUV will do 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds and still go 250 miles on a fully charged battery. EPA ratings aren't in yet, but the company has nailed past estimates with the standard versions of its electric SUV. But wait, there's more. Not only is the Mustang Mach-E GT new, there's also a Mustang Mach-E GT Performance Edition. Wow, that's a lot of letters to type. The Performance Edition lands with the same 480 horsepower, but gets 634 pounds-foot of torque. Ford points out this battery-powered super SUV of sorts actually generates 214 more pounds-foot of torque than a Mustang Mach-1, which puts it into serious snap-your-head-back territory. The focus on performance for this version does result in a range loss, however, as Ford is targeting 235 miles between charges. Both the regular GT and GT Performance Edition receive a unique version of the Mustang Mach-E's unbridled mode called Unbridled Extend. For use only on closed courses, the software tells the SUVs to balance power output from the battery for consistent lap times and tweaks the stability control for track use. Ford also amps up the amount of powertrain noise piped into the cabin to help build excitement. Interestingly, Ford has paired the Mach-E GT with a set of 20-inch Continental all-season tires as standard. Behind those big wheels sit Brembo brake calipers, ventilated 385mm front rotors, and solid 316mm rear rotors. The Mach-E GT Performance Edition, meanwhile, nabs Pirelli P0 summer tires and Magniride magnetohelical adaptive dampers to improve the SUV's handling. As for design, both SUVs rock a carbon gray front grille rather than the glossy body-colored one on the standard SUV, with an illuminated pony badge front and center. GT badges also remind other motorists this isn't your average match. Inside, Ford jazzes up the cockpit with sport seats for the standard GT and full-blown Ford Performance chairs for the Performance Edition. Both feature copper contrast stitching, copper for the GT, metallic for the Performance Edition, and perforated inserts. A 9-speaker Bang & Olufsen with a subwoofer stands ready to serve when it's time for tunes, and the SUVs will be eligible for Ford's new BlueCruise hands-free highway driving assistant. Prices for the latest electric ponies start at $61,000 for the Mustang Mach-E GT and $66,000 for the Mach-E GT Performance Edition. Both prices include a $1,100 destination charge, and they also qualify for a federal tax credit of $7,500. The first SUVs will land in early fall, but order books open this Wednesday.